Up, everybody? It's me, your favorite streamer, Tukugulus. Cash had a message for you guys. Devlin, do you remember what it was actually?
No, I
Oh, he said enjoy the stream. I think that was so nice of him.
I don't I don't even know. We'll have to ask him.
Yeah, it'll buff, guys. Welcome to do not take this cat home.
Oh, he's naked.
That cat?
What?
Are you saying the cat's naked or?
No, sorry. Talking about.
Oh yeah, Dev's playing GTA 5, but he's gonna help us make choices. Basically, this game is called Don't Pet the Cat, and my mouse cursor is missing. What the? Hold up. What the heck?
We're having a lot of technical difficulties with this.
Yeah,
stream.
where's my mouse cursor? It's just missing. Like, I can still select things, but...
Fire.
Uh-oh. Oh, I changed my cursor speed to max. What's going on? Why can't I... What the heck?
Jesus Christ! How do I turn off the radio? Oh, there we go. Screw the GTA radio.
For real. Wait, hold on. I'm unplugging my... Ow. I'm unplugging my mouse for a second. Hold on, guys.
Okay. I don't know if you're talking to me or stream, but okay. Hey, hey, hey.
My mouse is back.
Albert.
Dubbaroo.
What? At you.
Oh. Okay. Mouse is back, guys. Hold on. I gotta... I'm gonna get on my stream on another device to make sure it sounds okay. Devlin, are you good to talk and stuff? Like, for a little bit, just talk to yourself for a second?
Yes, I can.
Just talk to chat or whatever you want, I don't care.
Is anybody in chat?
I think not currently, but you can talk to the VOD.
Hey, VOD. Remember when David Lacalzi said he was gonna say...
Nah,
What?
Never mind. It sounds good. Alex is here, by the way. You guys remember when David Wachowski promised to say 5 N-words a day, or 5 slurs a day?
10 slurs a day.
Oh, 10 slurs? 10 slurs a day. Alright,
subtitles. I want subtitles.
Alright, we're hitting start. Welcome to... Oh, actually, I gotta explain what this game is. Welcome to Do Not Take This Cat Home. You know, it's a really... It's like
a... see that.
What?
I think they can see that.
See what? Oh, okay, bro. Okay. Anyway, Do Not Take This Cat Home. It's actually like it's one of the world's hardest games because this cat's so cute. But also it's supposed to be a little hard because apparently it's like haunted or a demon or something. I wasn't really paying attention when I saw the trailer. But there's like 40 endings. I want to get like most of them at least, you know? I think that'd be really cool. And also, say hi to my buddy Alex. The reason I have not streamed in a while is because he was like, wait for me, I want to watch this stream. And then he went on vacation for like 3 weeks, so...
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Do not take this cat home. I don't know what to expect. You're not having a great day, as usual.
Not take the cat home.
Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical. But maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today? Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow, right? You turn to head home when... Meow. Hold on.
Meow.
Meow. Meow. Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. That is my cat, not in the game. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you usually feel. Meow. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, a big cardboard box is a cat. Huh, guess that should have been obvious. It's an Hold on. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. So cute! And it definitely knows it. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. But if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. Love you too, Stuffy 3000. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord? You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? The cat doesn't answer you, obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if it's waiting for you to make the next move. Low-key, the game's called Do Not Take This Cat Home. I think we just take their advice at first, you know?
Yeah, just don't take him.
Yeah. With a sigh, you take a decisive step back. As cute as a cat is, you really can't afford to be taking in a pet on a whim. Rent's coming up soon, and your job doesn't exactly leave you rolling in dough. You give the cat a sad nod. Sorry, good luck out here, okay? You turn around and leave, and the cat in the alley behind. Rain's picking up. Time to head home. Ending question mark. Nyata fool. Okay, guys, that was Do Not Take This Cat Home. Thank you so much for watching. It was like... So true, Dev, except you cut out super bad. I understood what you said, but it was really funny. Okay, let's do... I don't know. Oh, wait, maybe... Okay, hold on. I should probably... Wait, can I just... Oh, sick! Okay. I'm gonna save here. That way I can just... You know, go from here. ... You know what? You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? Meow! You're all alone, and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so... You bring the cat close. You didn't realize until it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses onto your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Wow, what a cute cat. You think, a little while will probably be more like a day, but you'll be responsible and take it to the shelter tomorrow. But for now, you get out of the rain. Let's get out of the rain, okay? Wow. You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. One you living alone in it. So, what'd you say, Dev? Sorry?
We already had the bad ending.
I think that's probably, like, the good ending, you know? So it feels weird having another living being inside of it after so long. Even if it is just a cat.
What?
What?
It's gay.
What?
It feels nice to have another human being inside of it.
Okay, bro, okay. Dude, my chat's messed up. That's fine. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you said about making the both of you some dinner. You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. It perks up, you're beckoning, and rushes over. I just realized Luna's probably gonna come over. Looks at the plate of food. And completely ignores it. Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you.
Oh, does he want blood?
Wow. That's kind of harsh, Dev. That's just a cat, bro. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all.
Obviously.
I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your leg with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo and mustard spread, turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed. Tomato... Oh!
Turkey sandwich.
The cat killed me.
Damn.
You wince as you cut.
Also,
You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Stupid! You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing your knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hooks upon the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm alright. It's just an... What? You watch as the cat starts to... what the... What, the zesty cat?
Ew.
Lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. At your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. Cat sits back staring at you. You feel a little uneasy.
Like,
sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird. What, Dev?
Seems like a little horrors.
It's gonna be like what?
Shop of horrors.
Oh yeah, definitely. The cat gets larger and larger and goes, feed me to Cug! Right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right? Meow! Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. You're going to take it to the shelter anyways. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while trying to watch TV. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner. Untouched. Dang. Ugh, come on, enough already! You shove it away a little more forcefully this time, out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you... You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take the bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down? You can only hope. You don't have any other options left out other than tossing the cat on the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your weight on... Oh?
You?
What?
Exclamation mark.
The lights just... went out? Great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find that it's out of batteries. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing must have been... The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. Oh dear.
Oh, that's scary.
The cat sits on top of your digital clock, staring at you. Help? 6 o'clock, I think. Oh, 6:66. Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up. Going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not breathing. It's not even breathing, but with its eyes.
He's giving off
isn't normal.
No aura.
You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider housing the cat out after all. But as soon as thoughts enter your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes, its eyes hold you still. Even with your flashlight
What?
trained on it, its pupils are large, round, inky bits. The flashlight flickers. Uh-oh.
Go.
12 o'clock.
Go.
And the cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind.
Nah.
Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah, kitty cat. Your ass tweaking.
Oh, hell nah, cat.
Oh, hell nah, kitty.
Nah, kitty. Your ass tweaking.
The silence punctuated with a rapid pumping of blood off... Oh my god. With a rapid pumping of blood in your heart. Is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happened.
What type of question
That
is
order
that?
will be
Obviously
restored.
it matters.
According to Stuffy, the cat is talking to him. But no answer comes to mind.
Well,
You back away from the clock.
crazy.
and feel as if the air coils tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clear as if it just whispered. Oh dear. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it said, "Let's play." Right into your ear.
I did not hear
Right
that.
into your soul.
Oh, hell nah.
It won't, it won't let you wait it out. Not that you could even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fierce grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste, and you fall to the ground. Oh, I died. Chat, I died.
Oh.
R.I.P. me. A sharp pain
R.I.P.
explodes in
me.
the center of
That's
your
a lot.
foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pooling underneath it. Uh-oh. Dude, did
I
they...
wonder what it is.
I think the cat has a sword.
Oh, heck nah.
Ah, hell no, kitty cat, yo, out weekend. I should have just, like, left him. Winded from your fall.
Fuck that cat.
You look up, fuck that cat! You look up in a daze and see the object glinting with a strange light coming in from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to your inexplicably open door screech to a halt
Bro, I think
as
he's
your
a
brain
noun.
finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife. And still tinted red from your earlier blunder, but that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the...
Oh, fuck. Oh,
You
no.
gulp dryly at the pain of your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you left it. Kitty! Hi, kitty! Oh my god, you're so cute! When you spy something in the darkness just
Aw.
beyond the knife, it spies right back at you.
It's like an owl.
Whoo! The pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat
The cat.
emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly over to the knife, as if skipping in delight. What? It and bends
Freaky
down,
ass
and
cat.
it bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breath,
Ouch.
discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your
A shaky
tongue spreading
breath?
to your throat. The incomprehensible
A
sight of the
shaky
stray you've
breast.
taken in, licking away at your kitchen knife. Once again, completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood. Golden
Heck
eyes
nah.
slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood.
It's
You're
still
hurt.
cat.
Your foot is bleeding.
Still cat on that. There's still blood on that cat.
The
On
car
knife.
went-
God damn it.
The car wants to eat Alex. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're
Ow.
already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red, but there's a strange light emitting
That's
from
probably what I
nowhere that
did.
casts everything else in white. The house, the trees, the road, even you. Everything. Except your blood. You can just barely glimpse out the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes to the ground. It hurts.
My
It
foot
hurts.
feels weird now.
But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows glow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all
Ew.
over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running, because
goes hard.
if that cat's right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you?
Just kick
Oh!
Ooh.
What do I do, Dev? What do I do?
Ooh. Look behind you.
That's probably not a good move, but it'll buff. Huh? Interesting.
You asked.
How very, very interesting. Ending 0. It begins. Huh.
How did we not get...
Okay. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out, and you're actually glad that you did. Huh. The weather is absolutely perfect today. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Huh? What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a low alleyway. The sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward, the loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. Finally, the sound source comes into view of the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box. Oh, it's a kitty! Huh, guess that should have been obvious?
I guessed.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn everything up. It's like... maybe not the sound. But sound... okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's an interesting looking cat. It's yellow... its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold amongst a dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks at you. By the way, Stuffy, does this sound okay? Meow. So...
okay.
You look so familiar, right? Then again, it's a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look, after all. This one sure is a cutie, though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you or getting this close like other cats have in the past. It's just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something. Wait. I can choose not to take the cat home.
Just do that. Just it worked good last time. We didn't die.
Yeah. Sadly, as cute as the cat is, you'd never take this thing home with you. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. Peace out, home slice. You are! With rent and bills to pay for. Not to mention you need to buy food to survive, too. There's no way you could care for... there's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You can barely afford this little outing on your day off. What to do? Oh.
Question mark.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
You are not ready. Okay, so I think as I get more endings and stuff, I should be able to do that, whatever that is. Play with the cat.
With the kitty.
Ow, my ears. Aw, you just want a little attention, don't you? The poor thing must be bored sitting in that box all day. You're not sure you're much of an interesting companion, but you're willing to do your best. There's gotta be something you can entertain the little critter with. But what? Check my pockets. You dig into your pockets. You find a small piece of string in your left pocket. Not very helpful. The string is far too short. An eager and excited cat leaping for it could easily lead to you getting bitten and scratched. In your right pocket was a bar of chocolate. Brian Griffin reference. Not too helpful either right now.
I love chocolate.
The only other thing you've got on you is your phone. It's not much of anything the cat can play with, but there is something you can do.
Just
Aww.
give the cat your phone.
Aww. Photo montage. Well, that was fun, right? Well, you enjoyed it. With nothing else to do and no intention of taking the cat home, you decide it's probably best to just leave. You don't want the cat to get too attached after all. At least you'll have some memories to take with you. Okay, see you around, I guess? Good luck? Okay. You turn and walk away, but as you leave... Oh! Jesus, my ears. Your phone just got a message. You open it up and... Oh, you can't hear. My phone vibrated and it was super loud and jump scared me. What? Aren't I cute? It's a picture of a familiar looking cat. Huh? The cat does look cute. And happier in the picture. But it's not a picture you recognize. What the heck? Did I... You didn't take this picture. You peek over your shoulder at the cat. But the cat is simply looking at you. Aww. It meows sadly, as if pleading to come back. What should I do, Dev? What should I...
Hang out.
Hang out?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I could stay a little longer. Aww. But now what to do? Meow? Aw. Let's feed the cat.
Him. He is hungry.
You can't imagine that it's had much to eat if it's so attached to that box it's in. Though it doesn't exactly seem malnourished either. Surely it must have left the box to search for food then. For some reason, something in the back of your mind tells you that's not the case. And not to think on it further. Well, either way, you can't exactly enjoy your day out knowing you left behind a hungry cat. Especially when you could have done something to help. So, what do you do about the hungry kitty? Do I get more stuff in my pockets? Oh! The chocolate bar!
I don't think cats can have chocolate.
It'll buff. Oh, I was about to offer it to the cat, when suddenly, you're hit with guilt as you remember something gut-curdling. Chocolate is toxic to cats. Oh my gosh, I'm so...
Oh, dude, I called
you
it.
resist the urge to vomit at your near mistake. You feel so guilty you throw the chocolate bar away into a nearby trash bin. An almost cat killer doesn't deserve chocolate. You back to the cat, barely able to stand its innocently oblivious expression. For real, Stuffy. It doesn't even know that you almost... I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to say. You're a horrible person. You know what? Stay there. I'll be right back. You leave the alley. And in return with a whole fish you bought at a nearby grocery shop. It was a bit pricey, but it was the least you could do. The cat eagerly accepts your offering, munching happily at the fish you'd placed in the box. You want to smile at the right, but you just feel so awful. Sorry again. The cat seemingly pays you no mind as you slip back out of the alley. Not feeling like you deserve a peaceful day out, you decide to just head back home. On the way home, you notice more cats than usual, watching you from their hiding spots. But you try not to think about it.
Ah, hell no.
You can't help but wonder if they know what you'd nearly done. But it's not like you meant to hurt anyone.
Getting by cats is crazy.
You finally reach your apartment building. You're about to unlock the door when... I can't hear! Ah! Uh-oh. You look behind you, only to see dozens of cats standing there, looking at you. Did they see you feeding the cat in the alley and thought that you had more food for all of them? I'm sorry, I don't have any more food for you. None of them move an inch. You're starting to feel a little unnerved when finally a single cat pushes its way to the front and... Oh, it's held carefully between its teeth as a chocolate bar you'd thrown away earlier. It places a chocolate bar in front of you before looking back up at you. All the cats look up at you. You can feel their judgment. You feel your sins weighing down heavily on your back, but without the money to buy enough food for all of them, you don't know what to do.
Bro's going to hell because he accidentally fed a cat.
Oh.
He died.
We have a lot of empty slots. It's fine. Beg for forgiveness or go inside. What should I do? I think I'm gonna go inside.
That's what I would do.
Bye, kitties. You decide to cut your losses and head inside. Your sins weigh down on you, but you're only human. What more can you do? Jeez. You try to ignore the yowling of the neighborhood cats as you go about your chores. You consider preparing dinner.
Jesus, they are pissed.
But how could you enjoy... Oh, I can right-click to save. But how could you enjoy it knowing how hungry those poor cats outside are? The ones you've wronged. You decide to take a bath and go straight to bed without dinner. A fitting punishment for someone like you. You forego the fancy bath bubbles because you don't deserve them and sink into the water with a sigh. Your mind races, but you can't really think of any immediate solution that doesn't require more money. You wish there was something, anything you could do to make things right. Suddenly, your legs start to feel really itchy.
Why didn't he...
What?
Go in the demate.
That's so true. I... to the bathtub, passing out almost immediately. You're awake. You think, anyway. You open your eyes and... You're underwater? You must have slid beneath the surface of the bathwater. You gasp instinctively. Except, not really. A bubble simply floats out of your mouth. Up to the surface. You're broke as heck, so you know your bathtub isn't that big. Did you shrink? But how? And even if there was a reasonable answer, it wouldn't explain that you haven't drowned yet. Swim to the edge of the tub and see the truth in your shadow silhouette. Yo, he kinda bad, low-key. You've been turned into a fish? About to turn that smallmouth bass into a largemouth bass, if you know what I'm saying. This isn't possible.
Fish out of that fish.
Fish out of that fish. You don't get any time to ponder over this, unfortunately, because just then, a shadow looms over you from above. You look up and see the cat. It peers down at you from above. You throw up another fish.
Coughing up
and another. Blurg. And another! Okay, I'm done with it. Your stomach hurts. You're getting dizzy. You fall to your knees. What if it gets attached and somehow tracks you down back to your home? You'd never get away from it then. Sorry, see you around, I guess. You stand up at the cat watching your every move. You make it halfway out of the alley when the cat meows almost pitifully at you. Ah, I ignore it. Nope. You need to nip this in the bud and get on with your day. It's what's best for the both of you. You leave the alley and continue on your way. Wait, what was I doing? In all the excitement of dealing with your furry dilemma, you'd forgotten that you still hadn't decided on what you were going to do on your day off. Ooh. I'm gonna save here over this one because I already got both the endings for that. Return. I want to watch a movie. What do you think, Dev? I'm gonna go to a dog park, actually. That's funny. You decide to take a stroll in the park or something. The only one within walking distance is the nearby dog park. You'd think it'd make you feel better. What'd you say, Dev?
Your character seems so undecisive about that, like it's his choice.
For real. You think it'll make you feel better. First you get to see a cute cat today, now you get to see a cute dog. Several of them, in fact. Hold on, I'm turning to the puppy. But you just wave them in a daze before hastily stumbling away. You're not feeling so great about being at the park at the moment. Maybe you should leave? Oh, stay at the park. You stay at the park! You try to calm down by watching all the dogs from afar as you walk along the path. Every so often, one will run up to you. And when they do, they look wrong. Their owners don't seem to notice. You find a bench and sit down for a quick break, closing your eyes. Maybe this wasn't the best idea after all. Maybe... Uh-oh. You should have stayed with me instead. Ow. You're broken out of your thoughts when something lands gently on your lap. You look down and see a frisbee on your thighs. Hey, sorry about that. Can you throw that back? You look up to see an... Stay at the park. Throw! You throw the frisbee and the dog runs in the opposite direction, jumping and catching it right out of the air. Impressive. The dog and the owner walk up to you. Thanks for that. You can pet him if you want. The dog looks at you, eager for its rewards of pets and pats for catching the frisbee. Should I? Yeah. Really? Are you sure? I'm warning you. Do not touch that mutt, or you will regret it. Pet the dog.
Touch that. Oh my god. Pet the dog.
You reach out your hand. And you pet the dog. The dog seems pleased. You don't feel well. Suddenly, the sky begins to darken rapidly. You look up along with the pet owner to see that the sun has been eclipsed by the moon in the blink of an eye. You vaguely remember that you should never look directly at an eclipse, but for some reason, you don't look away. A loud piercing yowls the air, shaking the ground beneath you. You instinctively move to lift your hands in order to shield your ears, but the hand that had been cautiously pressed upon the dog's head comes away with some resistance. Resistance, like a sticky slime almost cementing your hand to the dog's head. The slime stretches with your movement. The dog's head stretches with it too, as the canine begins to just melt. It melts and melts until it becomes a pile of goo at your feet. What'd you say, Dev?
You think he melted?
Nah, I don't think so. You dazedly look around for the dog's owner, only to find an empty pile of familiar clothing where they once stood. You see similar piles of clothing next to piles of goo scattered all across the park's open field. All the dogs, all their owners.
Piles of goose.
The melted goo with the dog in front of you, then starts to move with a shudder.
Oh hell no.
It slithers across the grass towards the field in the center of the park, all the other piles of goo following it after. Dude, is it gonna make a giant dog or something, or a cat? I don't think that's a kitty cat. They mix and meld together into a single entity that shifts and undulates and bulges and grows. You watch in dazed horror as it then fills out and shapes itself. Oh, kitty! Oh, it's just a doggy. Into a behemoth of a dog. Snarling and frothing at the mouth, red eyes frantic and searching. Before the glowing auras land directly on you. The rumbling growl it emits is so low and deep, you can feel the sound of it crash onto you. I'm gonna stay here for a second. I want to see. I want to see, like, if... No, I don't think there is, actually. I guess. No. You had your chance. Better start running. You try to run, but you're not fast enough. The behemoth barely takes a few leaps before it's already towering over you. Oh jeez. Aw jeez, Rick. It tears you apart until there's nothing left.
Aw jeez.
Ending 21. Dog person.
Dude. Why do you keep getting, like, ripped into pieces?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, I think it was... Leave the cat. Ignore. Okay.
Fuck that cat.
Should we go to, a movie or watch the carnival?
Carnival.
Carnival! You spend the day at the carnival. Ferris wheel, roller coaster, pharaoh boat. Rides you've been on before.
If he barely had enough money for a fish, how does he have enough money to go to a carnival?
That's a good point, actually. Hoops, coin toss, balloon darts, games you've played before. Funnel cake, popcorn, cotton candy. Food you've eaten before. All things you've enjoyed before. You're surrounded by groups of people having fun together. Laughing, playing, eating, taking pictures, making memories. And then there's you. The sun hasn't started to set yet, still high in the sky, but it will soon. You start to wonder if maybe you should go home for the day. When you stop in your tracks, you see something new. An attraction you've never seen before. A maze of funhouse mirrors? It sounds kinda lame, honestly. There isn't even a line to get in. But then... I didn't mean to do that.
There's a cat.
What else is there to do? Okay, I want to save, actually, over the dog. Yeah. Go ahead and enter the maze, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I think there was still something I had to do with the dog, actually. Buff stuff, we got killed by a giant goop dog. A few rooms, and you notice that the mirrors aren't all weird. Some just show you looking back at yourself. A little bored, a lot tired, and so very, very... Uh-oh. Maybe this is a mistake. Why did you think going into a maze of mirrors was a good idea? Even if it was something new to experience. I can't do this today. You turn around and head back to the way you came. Only to bump into a mirror. Ow! What the... Where's the exit? You try again, only to find another mirror blocking the way. What the Sigma? By the time you're all turned around, you realize that the way you came in is completely gone. Oh, okay, don't panic. I just have to keep going forward, right? You step through the only opening you can find and nearly trip over something on the ground. You bend down and pick it up. What's this doing here? In your hand rests a worn-looking flashlight. Curious, you flick it on.
Oh,
Huh.
Found a flashlight, you.
Huh? Crap, the lights! Did the power go out, or did the attraction operator forget you were in here? How long have you been in here, actually? You pull out your phone to check the time, or maybe call the police. Your phone is dead. You grip the flashlight in your hand. The light it emits earlier was dim enough for you to know that there's probably not much juice left. Best to reserve it for a worst-case scenario and feel your way out. Yeah, you can do this. You take a calmly breath. Well, hold on, I'm gonna get a drink real quick. How you enjoying the game so far, Dev?
Fire game.
It's pretty fun, actually.
I have no clue if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing in GTA, though.
Oh, what are you on?
I think I have to go to a car wash as Franklin.
You got
this. But
this.
I don't know if I'm doing side missions or like the actual story.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't know. I've never played GTA 5, like story-wise. All right. Well, forward we go. Hello, daring adventurer. Who said that? Welcome to the. Oh man, would you like to know how to navigate the maze?
Kinda.
Yes, I need help. Once again, welcome to the Mirror Maze. You're in a bit of a jam, but don't worry, you're in good hands, or rather, good paws. Aw, hell nah. See these little cuties here? They'll be doing their best to guide you through the maze. Aren't they generous?
Kinda bad.
When you enter a room, the emergency light will flash, letting you see the path before you for a second. And also, it lies beyond them. Whenever you see those kind kitties, just go where they are and you'll reach the next room. Unfortunately, they're not the only things in here. It is highly suggested that you refrain from following any of our other guests. Okay, Dev, do I follow the cats or do I follow the other things?
Follow these.
What?
Follow the other things, because the cats haven't been good to us so far.
That's fair. They can be sneaky or distracting, but they're always hostile. So please take caution when advancing into the next room. Of course, this wouldn't be much of a mirror maze without mirrors. Can they hurt you? No, they're just mirrors, silly. They don't do anything at all. And you can't do anything to them either. They're just an obstacle you can't pass through. Go left. Let's go right. Go center.
You can break the mirror.
Or go right. Okay, the choice is yours. Though, if you find a room with no helpful kitties in sight, and all the paths lead to a mirror or something else, it is recommended that you stay put, and just maybe it'll work itself out. Now for your navigation tools. The flashlight you found doesn't have much juice left. They only let you get a quick extra peek at your surroundings about 5 times. So try not to use it all up at once. I'd go a solid 8, Alex. You can keep track of your progress through the rooms up to the left. And your lives up to the right. You've got 3 lives, so be careful to avoid the less friendly guests lurking around. I'm gonna save here. Yeah. You've got 3 lives, so be careful to avoid the less friendly guests lurking around. Only 3 lives, you ask? Because you're soft and squishy. It wouldn't take much to damage you beyond repair. And besides, you're human, and humans usually only have 1 life, yes? And yet here, you get 3! Don't you think you ought to show a little more great gratitude? Gratitude? And that's the end of your tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful. Are you ready to play?
I think not.
Huh.
I'm ready to play!
Can you let me go? Your request of forfeit is denied. Let me out of here! Screaming is not allowed in the maze. Okay, can you turn off the flash?
This maze.
Oh.
Hey, hey, hey.
This game's too hard.
Albert.
7?
Oh, I'm gonna sing a song for you.
I'm ready to play. Oh.
Oh, hell no.
I'm gonna go with the cat.
Yeah, just do
Left.
it.
Stay? I think something just changed. Oh! Let's go left. Okay, next room.
I didn't see what. Oh,
Left.
hell no.
Oh, hell no. Stay.
Oh, what?
I think something just changed. Middle.
I mean, technically all of them were cats.
Right. Yeah, you got a point. Right. Right. Middle. Hopefully the cat's good. Stay. Just wait. I think something just changed. Middle.
Center. Right.
Center.
Center.
Okay,
That's
left.
rotten. Go for center. Right.
Center's good. The right seems rotten.
Right is rotten.
Left. I wonder what happens if I
Oh
set it
my
up so I
God.
can just do this multiple times, but... Oh, you see it! The exit!
Oh.
You run forward, but as you do, the scenery shifts, just slightly at first, but you're running too fast to stop yourself from colliding into the glass.
A song for you.
Except, you don't quite go into the glass. You don't exactly collide with it either. You simply pass through it. And on the other side, you see an endless white void and... Yourself? Dozens of you. Hundreds of you wandering around, aimless, faceless, and empty. So empty and listless, they don't even acknowledge your presence. You try to turn back, but the glass doesn't give. Past the glass, a familiar
gives?
black cat walks up and looks at you. You think it meows at you, but you
Fuck
can't
that
make
cat.
out the sound. It tilts its head, then walks away. The glass goes dark.
Now I'm gonna sing a song for you.
Then you watch helplessly as it disappears completely. You're trapped, with only yourself as company. Ending 19. You beat the maze! Yay! Alright. I'm gonna load it.
Hell yeah.
I want to see what happens if I say it's too easy.
Yeah.
There. All done. Wait, what did you do? You'll see. My favorite kind of milk? Low key? Low key, Alex? I don't know what you mean by that.
Like
Are you
2%, 1%, I think. Or like oat or goat.
I was thinking chocolate, strawberry. If that's the case,
Oh.
I guess chocolate, unless I'm like, you know, making scrambled eggs and regular, you know? Alright, I'm ready to play. You ready for this, Dev? You gotta help me with this one.
Regular milk and scrambled eggs sounds nasty.
Say regular milk with scrambled eggs?
I hate scrambled eggs and regular milk.
Okay, but you need milk to make scrambled eggs.
Okay.
It's like an ingredient. Anyway,
I don't want.
okay, you gotta help me with this one, because supposedly it's like way harder. You ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Left,
Left.
left,
Left.
middle,
Forwards.
right,
Right.
right,
Right.
right, left,
left,
middle,
middle,
stay,
stay,
left,
left,
center,
forward,
right,
right,
center,
forward,
stay.
stay,
What is up with that? It's throwing me off. Left,
left,
middle,
forwards,
left,
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 center,
forwards,
stay,
stay,
right,
right,
middle,
forwards,
right, stay.
stay.
There we go. That was actually way easier than I was expecting. Sorry,
Huh.
Dev. You see, the exit.
That was way easier. That
Skip.
was easier than the last round.
Oh! It's the same ending!
Wow, that's dumb.
Yeah.
What a waste of my freaking time.
What a waste of time.
Why am I even on this? Why am I even on the stream?
I want to see what happens if I take them.
You're okay.
What about that? How's that? What do I do then? I don't know. I think usually 2%, Alex. Suddenly, the lights turn on. Your eyes burn from the sudden brightness. As your vision adjusts, you see that you're completely surrounded by mirrors. The reflections, all grotesque in different ways, look nothing like you. But they do look
Yeah.
hungry. You back up. You don't know where to go. Was there even a way to? Was there even a way out to begin with? You bump back into the
Was
mirror
there even no way out?
and feel a hand firmly grip on your shoulder. Chomp! Whoever saw it.
That was that was not a hand.
There's a sharp pain on your other shoulder. You rip away, looking back to see something leaning out of the mirror. Its face has no features, save for a large gaping mouth, stained in your blood. Looking around in a panic, you think that the mirrors feel closer than before. The path you'd come in oh my god, I can't talk anymore. The path you'd come in from long is gone. It's gone. You're surrounded, and every time you blink, you could swear the mirrors were getting closer. Dude, Alex had a good point, Dev, just now. His favorite milk is mommy milk, he said. And closer. And closer.
Ooh.
You're horrified.
God, mommy.
For real. It's pitch black. Your horrifying reflections look hungrier. And hungrier. And Ending 20. You failed the maze! Okay. One more time, I'm going through this. I want to see what happens if I go just hit the mirrors constantly. Oh, wait.
Dunk.
Right. Left.
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 Man. I know what's happening anyway, so it's fine.
Doing that yourself.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna sing a song
Skip.
for you.
Okay, now, I do have an idea. What if I just let the time go out? I'm ready to play.
It didn't even show anything. Or did it, and it just didn't show on my
I just
side.
skipped it. Okay, we're gonna hang out here for like a minute or 100 seconds and see what happens. Buff Stuff, how are you doing? And Devlin, how are you guys doing today?
Okay. Didn't really do much today. I went shopping, but you were there.
What?
You got laughed at.
Yeah, guys, supposedly people laugh at me when I'm in stores, and Dev won't tell me if it's good or bad laughing. Like if I'm silly or just stupid.
I don't know. It might be like, yeah, this guy's ugly, but they also might be like, "That's so
Man, it's taken forever. I really thought me complaining about that. Oh, guys, I have something to tell you. I was at Walmart one time. And it was like 10 p.m. and I was in pajamas and stuff. And some random little kid walks up to me. Or he wasn't little. He was like a couple years younger than me though. And I was like 12 at the time. And he walks up to me and goes, "Hello, my fellow anime weeb." And I think that's the most traumatized I've ever been.
Biggest insult.
Greatest insult ever. In post, I'm gonna show you guys how I looked at this dude, and like, what do you even say in that situation? You know, like, lost for words.
I'm not an anime nerd, you freaking dummy.
I'm not a nerd, anime boy. Kick him. All right, 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. Are you okay? Oh fuck! I didn't get there in time.
Ooh.
Are you okay?
How did you catch your foot on fire? Suddenly.
Oh,
it's the same thing.
I caught your leg on fire once.
Wow.
You wanna tell that? You wanna tell that story? The time I lit your leg on fire?
No. Oh wait.
Okay.
Can I just go back until I'm like back at the screen? That'd be pretty fire. Nope. Don't take the cat home. Leave
so
the cat.
Since I'm taking this cat home.
Ignore.
Movie.
Go to the
I
carnival.
What movie we watch.
I want to do something else. I wanted to do this part first. Sorry. There's got to be a better way to spend your day off than wandering around staring at weird mirrors. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go watch a movie. It's been a while since a film came out that looked interesting enough for you to drag yourself to a movie theater. But there's a showing of one such film at the old theater. The movie was a little too niche to be picked up by the new cinema that opened right across the street. That's okay though, you're not exactly a fan of the crowds. Nothing ruins the experience of watching a movie for you more than a loud and noisy audience. Oh.
For real.
We're gonna. Oh no. Save. Go over. We're done with the mirror maze. So, do we want to go? Do we want to go to the old, new, or? On second thought, what do you want to do?
I think we should go to the old one.
Okay. You eagerly buy your ticket from the kind old man in the booth and head inside. It's barren of any trace of other people, and the decor looks like it hasn't changed since the 80s. Maybe even the 70s. But it's what you were counting on. You consider buying some popcorn, but you can't help but be concerned that everything at the concession stand might be expired. You move on and walk through the halls, finally locating the theater designated on your ticket stub. Dude, Alex, if you step in hot coals, you're supposed to, like, not focus on that, focus on something else, and just, like, you gotta have a calm mind, bro. I've heard that in movies.
SMP.
Maybe. As expected, the theater your movie will be playing in is completely empty. Perfect. You pick a spot right in the middle, even counting the seats and taking into consideration the gap of the staircase. As you settle in, the dim lights fade away, leaving the room pitch black for a few seconds.
I swear, if there's a cat on that TV, I'm gonna be pissed.
I swear to God. No commercial or trailers pop up. The movie just begins. Pleased, you shrug and let yourself get immersed in the opening scene. But just as you're getting into the premise, doors open behind you, momentarily casting light into the room and ruining the atmosphere. You hold in a frustrated sigh. It's a public establishment, after all. The place isn't exactly... the place can't exactly afford to stay open if you're the only customer. You try to refocus on the movie, but you sense the new presence slowly shifting around the theater, before heading in your general direction. What? Aw, hell nah! You gape in utter disbelief as a stranger shuffles down the aisle, only to sit right in front of you. There's no one else here and plenty of places to sit. The stranger is also unusually tall. Even with the stadium-like arrangement of the seats being on a somewhat steep incline, they're completely blocking your view. Let's move. You don't want to risk escalating the situation further. This whole thing is already making you uneasy. Why would they choose to sit right in front of you? Surely they know you wouldn't be able to see past them. Shaking your head with passive-aggressive scoff at the stranger's direction, you reluctantly pick another, less perfect seat in the theater. But, as you settle down... Oh, I swear to God, bro. You see the strange person get up, only to once again sit down in the seat directly in front of you.
Oh my God, what a prick.
But there's no one else here with you. That's how you've always liked it. But you can't help but think that maybe it would be nice to have someone else here. If it meant not being alone with this weird jerk. Let's move again. And again, they sit right in front of you.
Wants to watch a movie.
You bristle, annoyed and a little
mind,
humiliated. Are they getting a kick out of this or something? You've wasted enough time with this jerk that you don't even know what's going on in the movie anymore. Let's confront him. You hate confrontation, but you already feel your palms starting to sweat at the idea of it. Your throat's closing up and your body's starting to shake. You've always been more of a flighter than a fighter. But you paid for this ticket. You wanted to watch this movie for ages. And now this total stranger has ruined the entire experience for you. You're all alone in the theater, and no one who will help you. And there's no one who will help you if something goes wrong. But you're angry enough that you ignore the signs of your body begging you to put as much distance as you can between yourself and this stranger. You stand up, even standing and taller up on the incline. The stranger is still at least a head taller than you. Uh-oh.
Oh my.
The movie continues to play in the background, but you feel as if a hush immediately falls heavily over the theater at your movement. Oh my God, hold on. As if you can sense the stranger anticipating what you plan to do next. You square your shoulders and force a little bass into your voice. Hey! The effort makes your words come out more harshly than you intended, like a sudden and vicious bark. But you figure they deserve it anyway. You're being a real jerk, you know that? What are you playing at, huh? Are you trying to piss me off? The silence that follows your words is deafening. And so much that you glance at the screen only to find that the movie has paused? Your attention is ripped back to the stranger in front of you as they shift slightly. Like a small animal trying desperately to anticipate the moves of a predator. You don't move an inch. You don't look away. You don't dare to blink. Instead, your eyes widen as a person's head turns. And turns some more. Then turns more. Beyond what should be possible. Neck, bones, crackling. To face you directly. You can't move. Wide glowing eyes resting above a wider grin mouth glaze down at you. The stranger opens their mouth and what comes out is something impossible to comprehend. Okay, bro, okay, I get it. The voice is endlessly deep and creaks like a weighty door, foreboding and oddly melodic, alluring. But it also snaps you out of your terrified trance, and before you know it, you're already out the door. You run through the halls of the empty theater, headed for the exit. You feel something watching you from behind, but you're too afraid to look. The exit now in sight, you sprint forward and burst through the doors. You look around frantically and spot the crowded cinema across the street. People, that's what you need. Safety in numbers and all that. Without thinking, you rush into the street when a sinking sensation crawls down your spine, compelling you to look behind you.
Look. Oh, what?
I gotta save. I'm gonna look behind me. Despite your resistance,
that's what I was thinking.
You feel your head turning to look back at its own accord, while in the middle of the street. Oh, you catch a glimpse of a grotesque-looking person standing behind the glass doors of the old theater, watching you intensely, cradling something in their arms, something familiar. But... Ow.
Oh, damn.
What the glimpse is... Oh, it's a truck! I thought it was a giant robot, God! As the truck speeds towards you and crashes into your body.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime! You're killed on impact. Your body splattered across the road and crushed further onto the heavy tires. Ending 16.
Dexter?
Poor screening arrangements. Okay, wait. How many endings do I have? 7 out of 40. What the Sigma?
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
I have to get all 40 at some point.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Let's load. What happens if I go to the new cinema? Refusing to even risk a peek over your shoulder, you rush across the street to the new cinema theater. You didn't realize that it felt like you'd been surrounded by some kind of dreadful pressure. Sorry. Until it very suddenly vanishes, leaving you feeling more than a little shaken. But at least breathing comes easier. You think it's within your best interest to repress everything that just happened. Yeah. Deciding to wait for the movie you've been anticipating to be available on DVD or streaming. You join the long line outside the new cinema. By the time you've reached a ticket booth, you just want to get inside. So you pick a movie at random and take your ticket from the tired-looking teenager manning the booth. The decor is chic and slick, and the inside is bustling with people. It's not what you're usually into, but it's kind of nice not being alone.
The inside's busting.
Shut up! Even if you feel a little lonely watching families and groups of friends laughing among themselves. You'd get some popcorn, but the lines at the concession stand are long and the prices are criminal anyway. You go through the halls and follow the signs to the theater designated on your ticket before heading inside. You sigh at the sight of the absolutely crowded theater. You head towards a seat, only to be told by the person sitting next to it that it's being saved for someone. This happens a few more times before you finally manage to get yourself settled into a seat annoyingly off-center of the screen. But the screen is at least visible, if not a little too close. You grit your teeth and bear it. The lights fade out, but the chatter doesn't. The rest of the audience seems content to talk through the commercials and even through the trailers. Figure the chatter will stop when the movie actually begins. But it doesn't even get slightly quieter as the opening scene starts to play out. You sigh out loud, not thinking anyone would hear you anyway. This is why you avoid movie theaters like the plague. Oh, that's so cool. Suddenly the screen changes, showing the face of a black cat.
Move.
The cat?
Not bad.
Get out the way, I'm trying to watch TV! A familiar black cat.
Get out!
Confused murmurs fill the room, but then the cat on the screen meows. Sound is strange, and not at all like any cat should sound. Haunting, almost melodic, and layered as if made of multiple voices of different creatures. Creatures that would probably never say.
Like the Pokemon?
You sit in confusion, wondering why you haven't already gotten up and left to complain to the cinema staff. But then you hear it. It's scattered and dissonant at first, but among the crowd, people start to chant along with the cat on the screen. Dog.
Weird ass cold.
Okay, I get it. Soon the entire room is chanting in perfect unison. Everyone's staring intently at the cat on the screen. You're feeling strangely drawn to the screen yourself, but the compulsion to stare blankly like the others isn't that strong. For now. Also, you start to notice out of the corner of your eye that some of the people in your immediate vicinity are looking at... No. They're outright staring holes into you, as if, even as they continue chanting. They don't miss a beat, as they slowly begin to frown at you in blatant disapproval. Their scowls deepen as time goes on, as if they're getting impatient. Oh. Yeah, I can overwrite that. Try to leave. This is too weird. I need to get out of here. Gathering your courage, or perhaps putting your fear to use, you stand up, fully intending to leave the theater. When everything comes to an abrupt stop. All the chanting stop, even the cats chanting on the screen. You tense and risk glance around the theater. They're all staring at you. Every single one of them. They're not moving. They're not even blinking. You swallow, throat suddenly dry, even though a nervous sweat completely soaks through your clothes. You highly doubt that sitting back down will fix the situation. Your legs are shaking under the audience's unnaturally intense scrutiny. Sorry, I had to sneeze. But you force yourself to step forward and forward and forward until you finally reach the end of the aisle. You feel their collective gaze even worse on the staircase, as their heads have turned uncontrollably to the left to look directly at you.